Hi friends, introduced about a month ago, the Hyundai Grandeur sedan of the new, already 7th generation has finally entered the market. Although for now it is available for order only in Korea, Hyundai is published all the details about the car and its characteristics, which I will tell you about today. This is Furious Tires, and here we go. First of all, I want to remind you that Grandeur isn't only the flagship of Hyundai car range, but also the absolute bestseller in the Korean market among passenger cars. For example, in 2020, 145,000 such cars were sold here. In 2021, demand dropped to 92,000 units, but the leading position was maintained. And over the past 10 years, more than a million Grandeurs have been sold in South Korea. The new sedan tried on the design tested on the Hyundai Stereo minivan, and now there is nothing left of the former model from the outside. But in the design of sidecar, one can get the kinship with the car of the first generation. Also, Grandeur became bigger and its length exceeded 5 meters for the first time. The front LED bar is responsible only for running lights, because the main are now built into the radiator grille. In contrast to the front, the rear lane has gathered all the lighting devices. There was also a feature that seemed quite useful to me. Reversing lights project to diagonal stripes on the road surface, which in the dark should more clearly inform other drivers about the upcoming maneuver. In addition, the novelty has a frameless door with double glass and retractable handles. There is a choice of wheels with a diameter of 18, 19 or 20 inches. So, in general, I personally like the design very much. These straight lines and updated lighting system fit perfectly with modern trends. In the design of the interior, the manufacturers were inspired by aesthetics of the Hyundai Grandeur sedan of the first generation in 1986, although it was a licensed copy of the Japanese Mitsubishi Debonair model. The clumsy front panel is similar, but now it houses two 12.3-inch screens each, and to the left of the instrument cluster is a circular fingerprint scanner, which the car uses to recognize the driver to download his personal settings. The basic configuration of Hyundai Grandeur includes 10 airbags, automatic braking and marking control system, as well as cameras for blind zones. A separate 10.25-inch touchscreen is installed on the console for climate control. Also among the options is a projection display. The steering wheel selector is responsible for controlling the transmission, which is installed on the right under the usual wiper control lever. In the top version of calligraphy, Nappa leather, wood veneer and aluminium are used for finishing, and the buttons for controlling the microclimate, audio system and heated seats are concentrated in the rear central armrest. The rear doors have electric curtains. In places of frequent contact, the upholstery has an antibacterial coating. As for the powertrain, it is still based on a platform with a transverse arrangement of the engine and front-wheel drive, but there are several innovations. First, the adaptive suspension is supplemented with a front camera that scans the road surface, and based on this information, the electronics change the stiffness of the shock absorbers. And secondly, the Grandeur can be all-wheel drive for the first time. A HTRAC transmission with a rear axle coupling is offered at an extra cost for cars, with the flagship V6 3.5-liter GDI engine. This engine is new for Grandeur. It replaced the V6 3.3-liter and its output is 300 horsepower and 359 Nm. One step lower is the 4-cylinder naturally aspirated 2.5-liter GDI inherited from the previous model. Both engines have a combined fuel injection system. There is also a 240 horsepower V6 3.5 LPG gas engine, because propane is very common in South Korea. All three mentioned versions have an 8-speed automatic transmission. The hybrid Grandeur stands alone. It has a 1.6-liter turbo engine that works in tandem with an electric motor built into a 6-speed automatic transmission. According to the manufacturer, the peak power of such system is 230 horsepower. In Korea, the new Hyundai Grandeur will cost from $28,000. The gas sedan is priced at $29,100, and the hybrid version is asking at least $33,000. Outside of South Korea, the new generation model will appear in the second quarter of 2023, but the export geography of the previous generation model was quite modest, mainly the countries of the Middle East. Hyundai's large sedan left the US market back in 2016 due to low demand. Well friends, that's all I have for today. Thank you for your attention and time. I wish you a good mood and see you soon. Bye.